Hello, it's Levon here again. So today I've got my trusty Leatherman Wave and I'm going to tell you all about it. So, if you know anything about Leatherman tools, they're made here in America, but that really doesn't matter much nowadays other than it's American. So, go America. But it's got a bunch of tools on it, like two knives, a straight edge, and a serrated edge. And it's got a diamond file and also a metal wood file. Metal wood, yeah, for that hard wood you've got. It's got like a hacksaw-ish kind of thing in the back here. Oh, all of the outside blades lock. Everything locks. What am I talking about? So it's like regular pocket knife style lock. Boop. Yeah, so it's got a saw on here too, which is pretty nifty. Coarse teeth for rough cuts. You're not gonna get anything pretty out of this, but unless you're really rocking it out. But the saw has a tapered top, so like the bottom where the saw teeth are is thicker than the top, so like it doesn't get bound up when you're cutting through wood, and that's pretty cool. Yep, lock right here again. Boop, boop, boop. It's got tamper-proof Torx pivot bolts. These are the locks for the inside tools. Also tamper-proof Torx to hold it in. And so the Wave doesn't have the replaceable wire cutters, but the Wave Plus does. But I sent my Wave in to be repaired because I broke it from using it hard, and they just changed the plier head and one of the sides. This handle, actually, this whole handle they changed, and the plier head. So they must have found something wrong with that. So on the regular Wave, it doesn't have the replaceable wire cutters or the electrical crimper right in here, but mine does, so it's like a Wave hybrid. I really am really happy about that too, because that was one of my major complaints with the Wave, is that it didn't have the replaceable wire cutters, and that makes it even longer lasting in my eyes. Yeah, the plier head is riveted together, so after time, I have a Leatherman rebar, and the rivet is coming loose, kinda. It's like it spins around in there, but they still work fine. So you've got your needle nose pliers here, obviously. You got your regular plier for like bigger nuts. You've got your like soft wire cutters, which is this here, up until the inside wire cutter right there, as you can see with my dirty ass fingernail. That's for the hard wire cutters. So I mean, they'll cut all the soft wire cutter will cut hard wire too, but I try to use it how they want me to. So it's got sorry to just talk a bunch, but one of my main one of the things I'm happy about with the Wave versus like all other Leatherman products is the plier head is rounded, and I've been doing a lot of like bending of wires lately, so I really dig that because it allows you to make like a better hook on the wire instead of like a flat hook. But yeah, so it's got a ruler right here, and on the other side, put them together and you get like an 8-inch ruler, 8.5 inch, I don't know. But you've got a flathead screwdriver, and you've got a reversible or double-ended screwdriver for like eyeglasses and like small screws. But I don't really use that much. You've got scissors. They're pretty cool. I use these a lot, but I bent the fuck out of them. So they're not the best. Because I don't know what I'm doing. But they work, so that's cool. And I've also got this bit adapter that you can purchase all the bits that come, or that Leatherman offers separately. I did, because I love them. And they're actually really good quality bits too. I was nervous at first because the first time I used them, the black paint started coming off, but then with like 3 seconds of inspection, I realized that it was just the paint coming off. Yeah, it's kind of weird though. You can't use like a regular bit with it. You've got to use their bits because they're really narrow, but it works pretty well. And then you've got can opener and wire stripper, which I hardly use this wire stripper. I just mostly, I either use like this or the knife. But that's it, pretty much. It's a cool little tool. It's got a bunch of stuff in it, and it's really good quality. I would highly recommend it to anybody, honestly. They've got a lot of different stuff Leatherman does. As you can see right here, the stamping. This Leatherman says it looks different. They replaced this handle, not this one. This was the original handle. I bought this at Lowe's for like 90 bucks, but they sell them on their website for about the same price. So yeah, it's pretty handy. I carry this on me every single day, and if I'm not carrying this one, I'm using my Surge and my rebar. But I gave that one to my wife, and then we lost it. So altogether, I would say that these tools are irreplaceable. I mean, obviously you get the right tool for the right job, but I find myself using this quite a bit. It's not very heavy. It's probably like, the weights are on the website. I could probably look those up for you and put them in the description, but I'm probably not going to do that. My only complaint with this tool is that it doesn't have an awl. I could see this getting changed for an awl at some point, but for the most part, it does me good. It does me real good. Thanks for watching.